Temu stole my products, and this is what I plan to do about it.
Here's what happened. I got an email from one of my best customers asking if I sold on Temu. Absolutely not, I replied. She sent me a screenshot and it blew my mind. Those were my pictures of me.
Not cool. So what am I gonna do about it?
I looked up what I can do and I found someone else in my predicament. Hi there, I'm an Etsy seller. I had seen my product and photos used on Temu. Well, this is what James, the awesome lawyer, has to say about it. Not only I'm sorry and so am I, but here are some steps you can do to address the situation. Document the infringement. Check Temu's IP policy. File a DMCA takedown notice. Follow up with Temu. Consider legal action and protect your IP. Okay, that should be easy enough. Let's check Temu's IP policy. It starts, we are committed to protecting everyone's intellectual property and have a comprehensive policy to that end. My butt. Anyhow, there is a way to report infringement through their website. We just need to file a DMCA takedown notice. Now, what even is that? So a DMCA is the Digital Millennium Copyright Act of 1998. It is a law designed to protect copyright holders from online theft, such as unlawful reproduction or distribution. The DMCA covers music, movies, text, and anything that's copyrighted. So I do assume that my pictures in particular qualify for this. Luckily, there are a bunch of templates out there that you can just fill in your information and have that takedown notice sent on its way. Now, here's why I think that could pretty much be pointless. Now, one thing we need to realize is Temu is just like Amazon. And what I mean by that is there are independent sellers that use Temu as a marketplace. Independent sellers are more likely to steal product ideas and product photos to quickly populate their shops. Even if they are going against policies and get found out and shut down, they are just going to pop right back up again. So what do? Do I just give up on everything that I've built over the last literal decade, 10 years of my life building this business into what it is? That pays for all my bills and makes sure my family has food on the table every day? Hell no, dude. My plan is to make it so stupid for anybody to steal my listing pictures. I have a couple of ideas. I'm super excited to share them with you. So let's just jump into what I've been brainstorming. For these examples, we're going to use those 3D glasses, which was the first Temu theft listing I found. Not only do mine actually have see-through lenses, but also my logo on the back. Of course, those pictures weren't on the Temu listing. But moving on, what we are going to do is take pictures with watermarks, but they're not watermarks. What do I even mean by this? Okay, obviously, watermarks are probably high on the list of things we can do to protect our pictures. But one thing we do need to consider is maybe 1 out of tens of thousands of people are looking to steal our product pictures, which means if we are just layering our logos and watermarks all over the thing people are wanting to buy, they might get confused, not really make out your picture, and move along and buy somewhere else. So that's why this is a little bit sneakier of a way to add the watermark that is definitely in your picture, but it's not necessarily covering up a product. I believe it is in all of our best interest to be adding our logo as naturally as we can into our pictures. This can be as simple as having a business card in the background. You could also have a dedicated mini plaque like this one I laser engraved and cut out that will last a really long time and the contrast stands out. If you have the means to make or purchase a custom earring board, for example, if you sell jewelry, it can feature your contact info, logos, website, everything. This picture will at least advertise for my own website if it is used anywhere else. Another thing you can do to your designs to make it just plain harder for anybody to steal them is to complicate them. Now, what I mean by making your design more complicated isn't that it's so complicated, not even you want to make it, but using techniques or materials that are a lot harder for these Chinese factories to get a hold of. I really doubt Temu is going to steal these hand-painted wooden pizza earrings because they don't have the time for that. There's no way they're gonna go in there with the tiny little fine brush and paint these little peppers, you know, 100 times a day. It's a waste of their time. Or like these, oh, this is an exotic acrylic. It's hard to come by. It's specialty made. They're not going to have access to this. So they're gonna be like, yeah, that's cute and all, that's too complicated. Can't get our hands on. If it was just white, maybe they would copy it easy enough. Another thing I have seen people recommend to try to stop these companies and people from stealing your designs is by offering custom designs on a certain product. And obviously, if you offer like a necklace that's like your name here, then, oh, they're not even gonna try to sell that. Another thing to try out is what I call multi-design listings. Now, this idea might not be for everybody depending on what you sell, but what I mean by multi-design listing is if you sell the same or similar design in other ways, like earrings, necklace, keychain, consider grouping them together in a listing. This would make all your pictures showcase different combinations of your products instead of just one product and could potentially make it an undesirable picture to steal. Now, in order to prove to your potential customers that it is you making your product, show it in your pictures. You don't have to have a step-by-step guide, but a slightly unfinished piece in front of a finished one would really get the message across. If you sell on Etsy, for example, having a listing video showing your creative process is a great way to utilize that feature. Here is the video I made for those 3D glasses earrings. So those are the few ideas I have come up with so far, but this is a group effort. They are destroying businesses left and right, and I just won't stand for it. So please share any other ideas you have, stories you have on this matter, and share this video with other creatives in your life because it might just save their products one day. Thank you so much for getting this far in the video, and I will see you in the next one.